Have you heard about the mystery surrounding the proverbial Dodowa forest? Have you heard about the snails that help bring glory to the historic Dodowa land? Do you believe that a flowing stream can mysteriously form an ark to wash dead bodies into a pit? Well, these and many other mythical questions can be answered only in the land of Dodowa. Welcome to Dodowa, where mystery blends with fun. Well, it is a myth and a history that has lasted for several years, with most of its traces virtually non-existent anymore. It is adventurous, but there is fun. Join us as we embark on a journey to Dodowa. We want to have an experience of the traces to this mysterious and historic town. Dodowa is the district capital of the countryside Shai Osudoku District Assembly, about 40-kilometer drive from Accra, the capital of Ghana. It should take you approximately 45 minutes drive from Ghana's main airport, the Kotoka International Airport. It is in the southeastern part of Ghana with a total area of about 721 square kilometers. It is a beautiful town with schools, religious centers, a market which is full to capacity on market days, and it is believed that sometimes dwarves do go there to make purchases. A world-class fully furnished hotel is also located there, among other things, which will make a tourist or any other person's stay so enjoyable. At about 9 a.m. on our journey day, we hit the town. We could not enter the forest straight away without creeping anxiety, but be patient and listen to the migration story of the people of the land. The people of Dodowa are said to have migrated from the Shai Mountains, the historical dwelling of their ancestors, until 1892, when they descended to their present location. Located in Dodowa is the proverbial Dodowa forest, which has always been believed to be a place no one entered. Thus, the popular saying by the then Governor Gordon Gagisbeg that no one knows what is in the Dodowa forest. At this stage, our anxiety gets heightened to the peak, and we cannot but to enter the proverbial forest with a story being told.
What we know is that people collect snails here and they are never able to find the exit of the forest. They hear sounds of cars moving around, but as to where exactly they can exit, they have no idea until they drop the snails. But we are here to explore, to find out whatever it is we have to find out, to see the things that we will be able to see, the dwarves that are perceived to be here, the animals that are perceived to be here, the red and white colored dwarves, whatever colors it is, we don't know, but we are here to explore.
The whole myth of the forest is said to have begun with the Akatamanso War between the people of Dodowa and the Ashanti Kingdom, which began from the Shai Hills and ended at the Dodowa forest. History has it that the war got tougher around the Dodowa forest, and the then Ashanti war leader, Osei Yaw Akoto, was encouraged to flee. This he could only do if he climbed an omina tree, because he was said to have had the ability to vanish. Osei Yaw Akoto is believed to have entered the forest without any suspicion that the war leader for the Dodowa people, Nathaniel, was lying in wait. We come to the seat of government in the forest, where prayers are said for everyone that enters the forest. It is known that every problem anyone carries will be solved there and then. We asked what the stones are made of, as to whether they are bodies of those killed in those days or real stones. Answers to these questions will take a tourist to inquire from the priests. Osei Awakoto was convinced no one had entered the forest. And why was that so? Because there were snails all over the entire ground, and it was covered with freshly dug out sand by rats, an indication that no one had entered the forest before him. But unfortunately, he had his head cut off by Nathaniel Gordon Gorgesberg, who was supporting the Ashantis with ammunition, made soldiers to lay in wait for Osei Awakoto, to no avail. But rather, these soldiers who kept awake kept dying under strange circumstances. Gradually, we get to the Tengu stream, which is believed to have formed an arc and washed all the dead bodies within the forest into a pit that suddenly appeared. This pit is said to be on another side of the forest. But do we have the brevity and the strength of heart to go and see? Adventurous tourists can, however, proceed to see if they so wish. The people of Dodowa do not eat snails. In that particular part of the forest, there are so many snails, but anyone who dared pick them was never able to find the exit of the forest. It is only until the person had dropped all these snails before he found the exit to the forest. It is also believed that no one has ever slept in the forest to come and tell the story. Even as the spiritual lawhead of the town, he says he has never dared to sleep in the forest. At our exit points, we are so happy coming out of the forest.
We have also had the opportunity to see some stones. As for the myth or the history behind those stones, you would have to come and see it for yourselves. As to whether these stones are human beings that have been turned into what they are today, whatever it is, whatever they are now, you would have to come and experience it, see it for yourself, see it whilst the libation is being poured. And depending on where you stand in terms of religion,
maybe our spiritual leader here will be able to explain to you better when you come.
Please visit.
We rush to see the mighty tree where warriors are said to have offloaded their gun. Well, after the fear and the panic, we are told that the town is not only about mysteries, but also about fun. Of course, there is the Tengu Falls, so we decided to have some fun. Welcome to the Tengu waterfalls. It is close to the Dodowa forest. This beautiful waterfall draws from the height of about 250 feet, running on stratified rocks into a cool, clean and clear pool. The Tengu stream is also said to join by two other streams, Sanyade and Popochi, before meandering into the sea. The stream flows from the fall and is filled with various sizes of rocks. It meanders and flows round the back end of the forest, in between a bamboo shrub said to be the abode of dwarfs. We did not explore much, though, but it was fun, having relaxed on the surrounding mountains of stratified rocks to have our lunch. The Gorgesberg Memorial Hall. Our little research also brought us to the Gorgesberg Memorial Hall. This hall was built by the governor of the Gold Coast, Sir Gordon Gorgesberg, in 1935. The chiefs at the time were the rulers of the people in the then Gold Coast before the colonial masters took over, and as such, they still involve the chiefs in their administration. In line with this, the colonial government established a body of chiefs in the southern colony of Gold Coast, known as the Joint Provincial Council of Chiefs, located in Dodowa. Members of this council included paramount chiefs from the eastern, western, central and Volta regions, with whom Sir Gorgesberg held meetings. The first of such a meeting was held under a tree opposite Ganata Secondary School in 1925. There were a series of such successful meetings, for which reason the governor decided to put up a permanent premises. the hall became a meeting place for the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs when Regional House of Chiefs were established for each region in 1961, after which the Joint Provincial Council of Chiefs was abolished. In 1982, however, the Greater Accra House of Chiefs was established, and the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs moved from Dodowa to Koforidua. Even though the hall has been given a modern appearance, the history behind this is still significant to the people of Dodowa.